Aries, hi. You ready for your weekly horoscope with a Purple Panther Tarot? I'm Sherry with the Purple Panther Tarot. Welcome if you haven't been here already. If this is your first time, make sure you like and subscribe so that you don't miss out. I post these every week. If you're interested in a personal reading, description box below. Alright, let's start out with an oracle card for Aries. Alrighty. Sit down and shut up. In other words, meditate. Okay, so that's the theme for this reading. Okay. Alrighty, let's get started. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus. If you're not an Aries and this came across your feed, there may be a message in here for you. But don't make it fit where it doesn't, okay? Let me know in the comments if it does resonate with you. I'd love to hear back, okay? Alright, so let's get started for Aries. Alright. Death card. Six of Swords. Okay, so looks like the ending of something and the start of something new. You may be leaving something or changing something, transforming something, but ultimately moving beyond and leaving behind and releasing baggage, okay? Okay, Ten of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this was a methodical decision, okay?
What's up today?
It has to do with family and contribution, and it could also have to do with financial stability. So we're looking at career, work, job, school, something along the lines of that. It's a conservative decision, a responsible decision, okay? Wasn't taken lightly. So you should know exactly what I'm talking about if this resonates with you, okay? Alright. The Lovers. Okay. And Six of Swords reversed. Alright. The Lovers, love, harmony, and Six of Swords in reverse. Usually in reverse, so it'd be releasing worry. Maybe in a partnership, um, with more communication and relying on your partner, you're able to find some calmness and release some worry. And you know, you may even like feel like more confident in the sense of like reaching out to somebody you haven't talked to in a long time, or if this has to do with work, like I think it does, possibly trying to go for that job, promotion, or even goal that you've been thinking about for a while. Okay? Not a bad thing. Good things happening. Good things happening for Aries, okay? King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. King of Wands is a strong leader. It's usually a fire sign, so that would be yourself. Um, Queen of Pentacles, I would say probably an earth sign if it has to do with a person. So earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Um, but ultimately it's an energy that's motherly, could be providing financially, or just generous nature or protective nature. Okay, so I think this has to do with you and another person. So it could either be an earth sign, like I said, or a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Um, if this is a like if it pertains to a yes or no question, the answer is yes. Okay. Moving on. So, alright. So these just popped out. So we have five wands and the strength card. Okay. So you may run into some obstacles, arguments, competition. Um, that could be with that water or sign that we were talking about. Um, I think it's going to be you that's creating the tension or looking into it at least. Um, it's going to have to do with power, strength, and control. Okay? Interesting. So tell me more about this strength. Clarifier strength for Aries. Okay. King of Cups and Six of Pentacles and reverse. You're gonna be following the heart. And it may even show some selfishness on your part. But ultimately it has to do with moving balanced solutions. Um, okay, so you may run into a little bit of financial difficulty or debt. And it may cause a little bit of an obstacle or tension with your partner. Um, it's gonna take working together to find that balance and the solution to keep going forward, in a positive way. But I see it working out fine. One fell out, so I'm just gonna put one more. Okay, so King of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. So, the Fool, don't be led in the wrong direction, and be wary of somebody trying to be silly for the sake of distracting you. It could also represent your beginnings and something that's very spontaneous, okay? But ultimately, somebody in this situation is being stubborn, miserly, greedy, obsessive. That's the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think that is you. So you're being greedy and obsessive over money, it seems like. Okay? Alright. Page of Swords, restless, energetic, okay? Seven of Cups in reverse, so there's a lot of temptation and overwhelmed by choices, okay? So a lot of stress, okay? Be careful not to cause too much tension for your family or partner, okay? Because you want to keep the most harmonious possible outcome you can. You don't want to make everything fall apart because of your obsessive nature with money, okay? So this is your warning if that's what it is, okay? So Ten of Cups and no, Ten of Cups, family, okay? Alignment. Something's gonna align in a good way. Fulfillment, okay? Nine of Cups. So satisfaction, emotional stability. That is where your happiness lies, is in your family, right? So be sure not to take it out on your family if you're feeling overwhelmed by debt, financial problems, or work. Okay? That's all I have to say with that. Seems like a good place to stop. If you're interested in a personal reading, in the description box below, there is an email. You can reach out and we'll let you know the steps on how to get a personal reading with me. Okay? Okay? Make sure you like this if you haven't, and comment if any of this resonated with you. Try to have a good week, Aries.